Hello, and welcome to Hollywood Headlines. I'm Kevin Lynch, and tonight we are going to be talking about the latest news in Hollywood, starting with BTS. Hollywood Headlines starts right now. Before we get into the show, I just want to take a moment to thank Sanai for being today's guest. The popular K-pop group BTS took to social media this week to announce that they would be taking a leave of absence to serve in their country's military. They plan to reconvene in 2025. The band also said that Jin will be the first member to enter the military. This comes after he announced new solo music with his first single, The Astronaut, being released to all music platforms on October 28th. Sanai, how do you feel about their leave of absence?
I'm gonna be honest, I like their music. I think it's just sad for a lot of fans because, I mean, it's obvious that, like, you know, many people obviously love BTS.
I agree. They have I think they probably have like one of the biggest fan bases in the world outside of the Beatles back in the 60s.
Yeah.
The Beatles are still good today.
Yeah, very true. But I feel like this is just sad for I think this is just sad in general, like the fact that they kind of have to stop music to basically join the military. Just
to be forced to serve their country, yeah. But yeah, they were proud to do it, so that was good.
Yeah, I feel like at least if they're proud to do it and they want to do it, then I mean, we can't really say much of anything. But I mean, it's still obviously going to be very difficult for a lot of fans who are like very used to having consistent music. So I think going a couple of years without seeing music or hearing from them for a couple of years is definitely going to be very weird.
And even a social media absence too, which is pretty crazy.
It's going to be very, very odd. It's like not seeing them or like not hearing about them for a while. It's going to be very weird.
Exactly, yeah. When we come back from the break, we'll be talking about rumors of new music from Rihanna. Hollywood Headlines will be right back. Welcome back. It is currently rumored that pop superstar Rihanna will make her return to music by releasing 2 new songs for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack. These rumors come weeks after she announced on social media that she would be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show in 2023. The singer has not released any solo music since her album Anti in 2016. The first Black Panther soundtrack from 2018 included songs from artists like Kendrick Lamar, Future, and even The Weeknd. The Black Panther sequel is set to release in theaters on November 11th, so you'll have to wait just a little longer to see if she's in the soundtrack. Sanai, do you think these rumors are true?
Okay, I am very skeptical because, I mean, this is not the first time that people have said, oh, Rihanna's releasing new music, she's releasing new music, and I'm like...
It happens a lot, yeah.
Yeah, like she's like every year, we're like, are we getting new Rihanna music? Are we getting it? Are we getting it? And it never happens.
People are very impatient.
I'm very, very skeptical, but if it does happen, I will be very excited because, like you said, she hasn't put out solo music in like 6 years.
Yeah, that's a
so
long time.
If she is in it and if she is going to be a central part in it, I'm going to be very excited, especially with the fact, like you said, she will be headlining the Super Bowl next year. So it's going to be, that would be very convenient for her to be able to come out with new songs and possibly put it in her track list for Super Bowl, which I really, really hope she does.
I remember Trevor Noah making a cameo in the first Black Panther. Do you think Rihanna will maybe make a cameo in the movie?
That would be amazing if she does.
Both the movie and the soundtrack, that would be pretty crazy.
I mean, that would definitely be interesting. We haven't seen her act in a while either, so it would be very interesting to see what she does with that as well.
Yeah, she has some very little acting. I know she's in like Battleship. Oh, I forget what other movies.
She was also in Ocean 8.
Oh, she was in Ocean's 8. I remember her being really good in that. Any other thoughts?
I definitely think, hopefully with the soundtrack, I hope we get Kendrick Lamar back in as like doing it again, because that soundtrack was so good the first time.
Exactly.
And now that he has more new stuff out, the fact that he did get a Pulitzer Prize for the stuff he did for the Black Panther soundtrack, for Damn, and possibly some stuff for the Black Panther soundtrack, but I do think that he needs to come back because it just feels like it's not Black Panther if Kendrick Lamar isn't in it.
He perfectly embodies who Black Panther really is. Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly. When we come back from the break, we'll be playing Halloween Hot Seat. Hollywood Headlines will be right back. Halloween Ends, the final movie of the Halloween franchise, was released in theaters on October 14th. IMDb gave the movie 2.5 out of 5 stars, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 39%. Fans are very split about the final movie, with many people liking Jamie Lee Curtis's powerhouse performance, while others thought the franchise should have ended with Halloween Kills. Naya, how do you feel about these reviews? Do you think they do justice to the legacy of this film franchise?
Okay, see, I'm what people call a Halloween aficionado. So I'm very like specific about what the Halloween films are mainly about. I do agree that they probably should have ended it with Halloween Kills because it was just a better movie, but I do see why they made it because like you gotta end the story somehow because like you can't just keep having him just going in killing people, although that is obviously entertaining.
Right.
It's just difficult because like you gotta end it some way.
But
like,
is this even the end though?
No, see, I hate when they do that because Halloween is that one franchise where it's just like, is it really the end? Is it really? Because you said that like 10 years ago and it's still not the end yet. So
exactly.
I'm very like skeptical when they're like, this is the final movie, the last one. And I'm like, yeah, I don't believe you at all. But I am very excited to see, like, it's sad though, because I love Jamie Lee Curtis playing the role. And it's just, she's like the original final girl. Like you cannot go through like a Halloween movie and not see her as the final girl in it. So it just sort of like, it's sad, but you know, you gotta let the character go.
Yeah, I agree. With the actual Halloween holiday coming up in just over a week, we're going to be playing Halloween Hot Seat. Sanai, in the next 10 seconds, you will try to name 5 Halloween-themed movies from the 80s in just 10 seconds. Are you ready?
Okay, yep.
Okay, good luck. Your time starts now.
Okay, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Poltergeist, Beetlejuice, Halloween.
Yeah, that's it. That's perfect.
Perfect.
Wait, no. Halloween's 1978.
78. Okay.
One more.
Jesus. No. I should know this. The Thing? I guess I can.
The Thing. We'll
I'm
let
gonna
it
go
count.
with it.
That's okay. That was close though because Halloween's like so close to the 80s movie. Thank you for playing tonight. When we come back from the break, we will be talking about the new horror movie Megan. Hollywood Headlines will be right back. Universal Studios dropped the trailer for their new horror film, Megan. The movie stars Allison Williams as Gemma, known for her role in Get Out, and introduces Violet McGraw as Katie and Jenna Davis as Megan. Megan is a lifelike doll programmed with artificial intelligence to take care of Gemma's orphaned niece, Katie. However, things take a turn when she becomes violently overly protective of her new friend. Naya, do you think you'll see this movie when it's released in theaters on January 6th?
I think I may at least go to try and see it. I mean, I don't know, this movie gives me very much Annabelle vibe.
Yeah,
like that was when I saw the trailer, that was the
too.
first thing I saw. I was like, this just feels like Annabelle. But I do like the fact that they did try to switch it up with like the cursed dolls, like artificial intelligence. That's gonna be interesting. I do think I will probably go to see it. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like this has just always been done before. Like, I don't know, I want something new, which is kind of hard to say when you're in horror, but I don't know. I think it may want something a little bit more fresh than just cursed doll that kills people.
Yeah. Do you think this horror movie will do well in the box office?
It probably will. I mean, we've seen cursed doll movies do fairly well. There's obviously Annabelle, we have Chucky. Like, we have like shows and movies that are made of cursed dolls that do well. So, I mean, I'm sure it'll probably do well. There's like some things about it on TikTok and like that's doing well. So I'm sure that at some point it will do fairly well in the box office.
Yeah. Actor Robbie Coltrane, who's best known for playing Hagrid in all of the Harry Potter movies, has passed away at the age of 72. He was also known for having roles in films such as GoldenEye and Disney Pixar's Brave. Many celebrities took to social media to honor his legacy, including Harry Potter co-star Rupert Grint, who remembered him being compassionate and a giant-hearted man. Naya, were you a Robbie Coltrane fan? Did you watch any of the Harry Potter movies growing up?
I was a big Harry Potter kid growing up. Yes, I was
so
into it. It was like I was so obsessed with them. I had every book. I watched all of the movies. I was so into being a Potterhead, it wasn't even funny. So when I heard this, I was so upset.
I was
like,
gutted,
it's just so sad. Like, it just feels like, you know, we've always like, I mean, the Harry Potter franchise has always dealt with the things of like, when their elder celebrities in the fandom pass on, we've always sort of dealt with that similarly. But I think with this one, it hurts more because it's Hagrid. Like,
yeah, I know.
It's just,
People,
like,
he's such
so
a lovable
sad.
character. Like,
Yeah.
you can't not like him.
Like,
he's
it's
just
just
full
so
of joy. Yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like it's just going to be sad because, like, I mean, we've always dealt with deaths in the entertainment industry. It's
And in real life, because it's a very real thing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's definitely going to be very difficult when it comes to like, if they ever, like, I know there was already a new sort of reboot of the Harry Potter movies with Cursed Child that came out not too long ago.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, exactly. So it feels like now I hope that the resurgence of people like wanting to see, oh, he wasn't Brave, oh, he was in GoldenEye, like I want to see more of like what he was like before then.
Absolutely, I agree. Well, that's all we have for tonight, but make sure to come back for the latest news in Hollywood. A big thank you to Sanai Browning for coming to today's show. I'm Kevin Lynch. Have a great weekend, Millersville.